Hello and welcome to another video by Dee's Media World. Today we'll be talking about the En Vogue movie. It's more like tonight because I just saw it. It came on Lifetime today, November 22nd at 8 p.m. and ended at 10 p.m. And it was not. It's called En Vogue Christmas, and it's not a biopic film. And the reason I mention that is because I think a lot of people thought that. But the moment I saw the trailer last week after the Aaliyah movie, I could tell it was like a cute little movie. It wasn't supposed to be a biopic film or really supposed to be about their real life. Nothing. It's nothing like that. Like sure, it's in Vogue and they're using the actresses aren't really the actresses. They're the members of the group and they're using their real names and stuff. But it is actually a film about them, about like a fictional version of them, kind of. So the film has the three current members of Evoke, Cindy, Terry, and Rona, and a lot of people on Twitter I saw were complaining like, "Oh, where's the original members like with Maxine and Dawn? It's not a real En Vogue movie if they're not in it." Well, the reality is Dawn gave up her rights to En Vogue in 1997. So I don't know where y'all been, but there was not going to be Dawn in this movie ever. After the moment she signed whatever contract she signed, that said, which was really stupid, like really ridiculously stupid, because she's struggling because she was on Hollywood, not Hollywood Divas, the musical Divas show earlier last year or something like that. So I know she not rich, so I don't know what benefit she got from signing off. But anyway, back to the film. It has the current members, and there no Maxine, no Dawn. It's Cindy, Terry, and Rona, and basically they're in vogue in this film, obviously. And the whole thing is kind of the Save the Rec Center type of story, Save the opera house that they kind of started their group in, and everything is going to be closed down. So they want to. Well, it's not really them, but the idea is they'd come back, perform, and make money. So the main character, Kendall, played by this actress named Janelle Williams, which was funny. I had to look her up, and when I looked her up, she was like the last person on the list of actors and actresses and stuff after David Allen Greer, after En Vogue members and stuff, because she's kind of the main character here. At least in the beginning, she is, and then it kind of loses focus and does a little bit of all. Everyone kind of has their own little side story going on, but I'll get to that later. So she wants basically Vogue to reunite because after years, after like this big thing where they lost money and they thought that David Allen Greer's character, who was their manager, they thought he gambled all the money away. We find out that he didn't actually gamble it away. It was actually someone else. But in any case, I'm kind of rushing, getting to the getting to ahead of myself. So I'm not going to give out too much about what the movie's about. I kind of just told you, but I'm not going to go into spoilers. I'm just going to kind of tell you what I liked and what I didn't like. You can watch the film for yourself on Lifetime. It'll be on many times. It's called a Vogue Christmas, even though it's before Thanksgiving. So it's going to be on all next month, I'm sure, among the thousands of other Lifetime movies they have for Christmas. So the movie begins with like the performance. I didn't write down what song they did, but I think it was yeah, I don't. It was Free Your Mind, and it was really good hearing them sound. Because Terry Ellis is my favorite member, and if you don't know Terry Ellis, she was the one who was kind of kind of mean in this film, or the one who had the attitude or had the comment. But she has the most beautiful voice, and she has her own solo album called Southern Gal, and I'll probably will link if I don't think there's any YouTube versions or copies of. I'll link her song Wherever You Are. She has the music video on here. One of my favorite songs of all time. So she's my favorite member as well. And she has such a beautiful voice, totally underrated as a singer. And it was a great solo album she did, but it didn't get enough attention, I guess, and that's why it didn't do well. It came out in like 1995. But anyway, I'll link Terry Ellis' song. I hope you guys listen to it because it's amazing. But anyway, all the members they look great too. Like Terry barely has aged. Like you can tell she's older, but she doesn't look that much older. Cindy looks incredible. That woman looks amazing now. I'm not too familiar with Rona, but she looks good too. Um, let's see. So it's a kind of it's a sweet story. I love the relationship the main character Kendall had with her dad. He died, but we don't know actually how he died. At least unless I missed it, they don't say how he dies. But I love the relationship she had with him. It was really sweet and stuff. So I like that. Her mom died and stuff too. So it kind of had that Disney princess feel where the mom's dead, the dad is still alive. That's what it reminded me of. So when he died, I was like, he's totally gonna die because in films like Lifetime, anytime a daughter has like a great relationship with her dad when she was younger, he's gonna die in the future. I was like, and I was totally right about that. They just didn't say how he died, and we're not quite sure when he died. Probably sometime after college. That's what I'm getting out of it. Let's see. I don't really want to talk about the film itself. The film is honestly predictable, so I don't really have to tell you like what happens in it. You kind of see it coming. I mean, really, I really don't have to tell you that. I'm not even going to because you can. It's a Save the Rec Center type of movie with Evoke in it, and then the best parts about are with the Evoke and seeing them sing and to perform and stuff, which is of course what happens in the last like 5 to 7 minutes of the movie, and it's really good. One thing I wrote down that I did feel stood out a little bit was that there was kind of a little bit of a shade towards current music in the music industry, which was the main character Kendall, who's a really pretty actress too. Um, she is like some type of, I don't know exactly what she is, but she's kind of like a musical agent, I guess. And she's working for this guy who wants his daughter to be a successful singer, and her and her assistant just know the girl's not talented, and they say something like, man, all these singers out here, or the singers that we're doing today, they just aren't talented. They're not really good. It's all about looks and stuff. And I'm like, that's exactly what the musical industry is now. Because In Vogue, the best thing about In Vogue is a group. Even before they broke up, even after they broke up and before they broke up, was that all four women, when it was the four of them, could sing. They all could sing. They look great, but on their own, they all could blow. And not many girl groups can say that. Especially even Destiny's Child, the best singer was Beyonce. I mean, I like Kelly and I like Michelle, but it was clearly Beyonce. Beyonce was clearly the leader. In Vogue, there was no real clear leader too, because they all could sing. They just sound a little differently from each other, and they're the key. That's the key. They're like the best group for that. But anyway, that was shade. What she was saying was definitely shade because it's true, and even ends in that like thing. I actually forgot about that little subplot where the dad wants this random white guy. He wants Kendall to produce his daughter, but the daughter has no talent. Even though we don't know if she can't sing or not, like we don't see her actually, but it's understood that she can't sing. I like the Kendall character. She did come off as a little jaded in the beginning, like she was just exhausted from her time in the musical industry. I liked she's generic. She's relatively generic, but I like the actress, and I would like to see her in more stuff and better stuff. I've never heard of her before or anything, so I'm hoping that this will boost her career. Hopefully, it would. I mean, she worked with David Allen Greer, who has been a comedian. He's been famous for so long, and then In Vogue is a musical group. But surely somebody can get her some connections, and she can get in something. Hopefully, um, the acting is good. I didn't know that Terry Ellis could act, and actually everyone acts pretty well. And I think they might have had some coaches help them out and stuff, which is good because I mean it's a Lifetime movie. They're not going to be doing too much acting. But Terry Ellis was actually really probably the best out of the three women. The Rona, she actually had like a kind of a emotionally abusive boyfriend a little bit. Like he's clearly using her, and I actually kind of wish they went more in depth. If this was a movie just about Evoke and not about them just trying to save the opera house, I would have liked to have seen more about what that was about. Like he clearly is just into her because she's kind of a cash cow for him and to make money off of because he's her boyfriend but also her manager. And I was thinking that's why you don't date your manager. Never. When has that ever gone well when someone dates their manager? But one thing, the big thing, and I can't believe I forgot about, is that In Vogue, how are they going to do this movie and not have a Christmas album? Like, they would have an amazing Christmas album. Like, the best Christmas album we all know is, like, the Mariah Carey, her first Christmas album. But if Vogue did a Christmas album, I would totally buy it. I have no idea why they did. Hopefully they do one because I mean this is a full Christmas movie. How are you not gonna do an album or a couple of songs? In fact, that's something that bothers me at the end when they do their concert. When they actually do their concert at the end, they do "Hold On," which is like I guess I guess that's their biggest song. They didn't do the other song that they're really known for, but they do "Hold On," and then they do a new song. I didn't write down the name of the song, but it was really pretty. I couldn't believe they didn't do a Christmas song at the end. They do one at the beginning, but they don't do one at the end, which I found weird. Like it didn't feel like a Christmas movie. That's probably one of the bigger critiques. It's called an Vogue Christmas, but it didn't really feel like a Christmas music movie. They should have had some Christmas music. The one thing, the other thing about the film, the whole movie in the middle, the like it's what it comes on at 8 9 when it's 9 o'clock, like after an hour of watching it, there's this whole like Kendall's trying to convince Evoke to get back together and do this concert and stuff, and everybody wants to see them and all that, but they don't want to do it because of their individual reasons for being like Terry doesn't trust doing it again because of what happened last time, losing money. Cindy doesn't want to do it because she's scared. I'm not sure why. What I don't think anything was really stopping Rona for doing it, but but they make it seem like it's such a big deal for them to do one concert together for Christmas. Like it's gonna be. It's not gonna. I mean, I understand they have to rehearse and stuff, but like as much as there was, as much convincing it was for Kendall to ask them to do it, even though she was like a childhood friend of theirs. Well, not even not childhood friend. She saw them more as role models, but she grew up with them. Kind of grew up with them being in her life. It took so much convincing to get them to do it because I was thinking, dang, I mean, if she's not asking you guys to do an entire album, she just wants you to do one concert to save this place that you all love. So get over it and do the concert. But it had to be a two. Lifetime has to be like 2 hours. This movie could have been an hour and a half if they wanted it to be. So they had to kind of stretch it out. The dad was if you've watched the film, the dad's actually the one who gambled the money away and got Evoke to lose their careers or whatever. That guy who plays the dad, he seems like a really good actor, and I was really liking him. I want to see him in more stuff too. Basically the actors and actresses that I have not seen before, I actually would like to see them in more stuff. I like them. Overall, this movie is cute. It's predictable, but it's Lifetime. It's a Lifetime movie. You see it coming 10 minutes away, a mile away. So don't come into the film, expecting something amazing. It just be if you like Vogue at all as the singers, the singing group, then you should watch it because you get to see them perform again. They look, like I said, they look great. They sound great. They kept their voices in tune. They kept them, they sound beautiful together as usual. Even though it's not the original members, it still is a Vogue. They sound two of their songs. They saw free Hold On and Free Your Mind twice. Actually, they sung Free Your Mind like twice. Actually, and sung. Did they sing both songs twice, just in different ways, or something like Free Your Mind a cappella at one point? Anyway, you got to go back. You got to watch them if you love Evoke. It's a Lifetime movie, so it's not like the Aaliyah movie that we did last week. I don't have a bunch of critiques for it. I already knew what to expect coming into this film, that it's predictable, it's cute, it's a Christmas movie too. Like when has there ever been an unpredictable Christmas movie? The whole point is you to enjoy the film and have fun, and then it's so nice to see like this group that you love on television again, singing again, acting, all this kind of stuff. So I would say go see it. It's gonna be on Lifetime. It's not gonna cost you any money at all. So I think it was a good time. Um, it actually reminded me briefly of my favorite Christmas movie, A Diva Christmas Carol, with Vanessa Williams that comes on Lifetime. I might have to do a review for that around Christmas time because that's my favorite. That movie is hilarious, and I think it originally aired on VH1 or MTV or something. But it kind of reminded me of that, kind of that soulful like Christmas movie. So anyway, I think you should go see it. So that's it for now. I'll be seeing you next time. Peace.